A man lies bleeding in the street. Witnesses think they're watching an execution unfold in broad daylight. A smiling attacker, blood on his lips. Bystanders forced to charge in with makeshift weapons to stop the carnage. Now, as Belfast burns with unrest, one brutal stabbing is igniting a far bigger political firestorm. A knife attack that shocked Northern Ireland has sparked intense debate over migration, public safety, and asylum policy after eyewitnesses described what they believed was an attempted beheading in a residential area of Belfast. The attack unfolded on June 8th near Antrim Road in North Belfast, where a 44-year-old local man, identified by British media as Stephen Ogilvie, suffered devastating injuries. According to police, the victim sustained serious wounds to his eyes, neck, and back, and remains under medical treatment. Eyewitnesses described scenes of extreme violence. Karen Mulholland said the suspect appeared unnervingly composed as he repeatedly stabbed the victim.
My partner stopped, opened the door, and the guy turned and pointed the knife at him and looked him right in the eye, as if, you dare come near me." My partner saw evil in that guy's eyes. He was licking his lips with blood. He was enjoying it. I thought the attacker was going to kill him. He was smiling when he was committing the attack and was also trying to bite people who were trying to help the man.
Mulholland, who called emergency services during the attack, said police had to put a mask on the attacker because he was just going mad.
My partner was considering knocking him down with the car, but he didn't want to injure the other people who were helping the poor man. The police had to put a mask on the attacker because he was just going mad.
Witnesses said the assault only ended after members of the public intervened. Among them was local resident Maitiu Mag Tikhernan, known as Matt, who reportedly grabbed a hurley and charged at the attacker, helping others restrain him until police arrived. Detectives later recovered a kitchen knife from the scene. The suspect, a 30-year-old Sudanese national, has since been charged with attempted murder, possession of a blade in a public place, and making threats to kill. He is due to appear before Belfast Magistrates' Court. The case has also drawn scrutiny over the suspect's immigration history. Amid mounting tension, Chief Constable John Butcher revealed the man had travelled from Sudan to Paris and then to Dublin on unknown dates.
Home Office will be confirming the exact details of the status over the coming days, so you'll hear more from over the coming hours. You'll hear more from them this afternoon, I hope.
Police stressed that the suspect was not known to national security databases before the attack. The stabbing has since triggered widespread unrest across Belfast. Vehicles, homes and public transport were set ablaze, including a glider bus in East Belfast, as masked protesters clashed with police. Authorities have urged calm while the criminal investigation continues, warning against attempts to exploit the incident as tensions remain high across Northern Ireland. Violent anti-immigration riots erupted across Northern Ireland on June 9th, after a stabbing attack in Belfast triggered protests that rapidly escalated into arson, street clashes, and attacks on homes. The unrest followed the arrest and charging of a 30-year-old Sudanese asylum seeker over an alleged knife attack in North Belfast on June 8th. Police said the victim, a man in his 40s, suffered serious injuries to his face, back, and eyes. Investigators recovered a kitchen knife at the scene and said no other suspects are being sought. Footage of the attack spread widely across social media, fueling public anger and prompting calls for demonstrations. By June 9th night, masked protesters had set vehicles ablaze, erected burning roadblocks, and attacked properties in Belfast and surrounding areas. A glider bus was hijacked and torched on Newtownards Road, while vehicles were set on fire near Shankle Road and in Newtown Abbey. Thick smoke filled the sky as police helicopters circled overhead and emergency services responded to multiple incidents. Residents described scenes of fear and intimidation. According to Sky News, one family was left really scared after protesters allegedly attempted to force entry into their home and threw fireworks at the property. Northern Ireland police appealed for calm and increased patrols amid concerns that the violence could mirror previous anti-immigration unrest in the region.
The attempted murder in Belfast last night was chilling. What has been seen by thousands already across the country cannot be unseen. It was medieval. The systematic mutilation and attempted slaughter of a citizen of Belfast on our streets.
Robinson also called for the deportation of the suspect if convicted.
Will he confirm that the actions last night in no way reflect or represent the values of our nation? That the victim belongs in Belfast but the attacker does not? Having abused the privilege of our nation, the perpetrator living in the UK under a 5-year visa needs to be convicted and deported on the first flight out on a one-way ticket.
The incident has reignited debate over immigration and asylum policy across the United Kingdom.
Yeah, what happened last night on the streets of Belfast? Barbaric, horrific in every way. We know that the man was of Sudanese origin. Number 10, a point blank refusing to say whether he came here legally or illegally. All that we know is that he was given leave to remain. Well, I'm sorry, but we're giving out that sort of status. We're dishing it out like Smarties to people we haven't properly checked. And I very much doubt whether this man should have been in Britain at all.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer described the stabbing as sickening, while Northern Ireland First Minister Michelle O'Neill condemned the riots, calling the attacks on homes outright thuggery and warning against attempts to exploit the stabbing for political purposes. The accused is scheduled to appear before Belfast Magistrates' Court, charged with attempted murder, possession of a bladed article in a public place, and making threats to kill. Meanwhile, authorities continue efforts to restore order as tensions remain high across parts of Northern Ireland.